Hello Starcraft 2 viewers, welcome back to another game of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. This is going to be a Zerg vs Zerg on Ulrena. We are watching currently game number 3 of our Nation Wars game between Poland and Netherlands. Now we have Nerchio on the top left hand side spawning as the red Zerg representing Poland. Now he's also representing Team Acer, just to note, thumbs up for that. And his opponent is going to be Jona. He is from mCon eSports and he is also representing the Netherlands. Now if you haven't seen the previous videos, please click on the description below and expand it. You will have links to the previous 2 games which you have already missed. Very important that you don't start from the middle of the series. So it looks like both of our players actually opting to go for Extractor Trick and also for a 14 pool. So that is very important on how this game is going to start. Either it's going to end within about 4 or 5 minutes, or it's going to basically fail on both ends, and at that point we're going to see a very slow path to basically re-teching up. So let's see how this is going to begin. Looks like, ooh, that's interesting. Jona actually decided to make 1 extra drone because he does have the extra time after the third larva pops out. So he's decided to only make 1 Zergling. Actually, never mind. It's not a decision. It's more because he's actually got no minerals. So there we go. Opting to go for those 3 Zerglings right now. Nerchio deciding to do it a little bit differently. He didn't take the extra drone, but he's also taken the metabolic boost a little bit later. So he's going to have a little bit earlier Zerglings, but his metabolic boost and his baning nest / worker is going to be a little bit slower. So let's see how this plays out. Jona actually going for the baning nest a little bit earlier here. And Nerchio has actually opted to go for roaches. So one thing I've seen from Nerchio, he's not hugely fond of these rush engages, and he tends to go for the roach warren a lot earlier. So looks like we have an expansion coming out from Jona, so I'm not sure. Obviously he's seen the fact that this is a Zergling versus Zergling engage. Of course he might wish to, you know, make banelings and continue on with that, but at the same time, maybe he's considering the fact that, okay, so we've got this situation going on, maybe I should just tech up, or rather work on my economy, and then essentially do some sort of timing push against it. Now looking at this, the roach warren is now just complete for Nerchio, so at this point he's going to have a bit of an advantage once those roaches come up. Roaches, of course, very difficult to deal with, particularly for banelings. I mean, it takes a lot of baneling hits to take out roaches. I believe it's about 4 or 5. Haven't actually tested that one out yet. Metabolic boost is now complete for both players. So this is going to be pretty much all about control right now. If the roaches will be able to block off this ramp, I think that this amount of Zerglings and banelings will not be able to break through. And there we go, a bunch of roaches now on the map. And let's see how this is going to play out. I'll just quickly have a check. He didn't actually scout the roach warren up until now, so obviously he's aware of it at this point. But before that, he actually did not know that the roaches were coming. Now these Zerglings and banelings, looks like they're interested in actually heading on into the main base. Oh, this is actually beautiful. The queen's being used here to take out the banelings. They didn't actually do anything significant here, and now these roaches are streaming in here, gonna be able to take out this queen very easily. Nerchio, what are you doing? You are doing so well right now. Beautiful play here, using his roaches to break into the base. Now more Zerglings streaming in here, another Ravager also being made. And it doesn't look like he's interested in the main. Right now he's just interested in denying this extra expansion. Of course, you don't want to let your opponent take any advantage in economy. If you manage to do that, then at that point you could very well lose the game. So a nice engage here from Nerchio. So many units. As you can see, he has a few roaches, a few Ravagers. Doesn't look like any of his reinforcements are going to make it though, because it does look like Jona's actually killing off the reinforcements. So might need to mass up a little bit of a force before he actually brings the reinforcements in. Let's see what goes on here. Another queen getting taken out. Queen kills are absolutely crucial. Oh my god, he just destroyed about 4 or 5 drones with that corrosive bile. Absolutely huge right here. I do think personally this is going to be game over right here for Jona. He's lost so many of his workers, 10 workers in total right now, bringing the total loss to 13. This is huge, and he's taking out more and more and just huddling these units in the corner just to do as much damage as possible. And is that it? Nope. There we go, 13 kills in total with that engage. Looks like more units streaming out at this point. Nerchio is going to have an absolutely commanding lead, and there we go. GG was called. Jona realizing that with 5 workers versus 17, he had absolutely no hope in that. So very well played, Nerchio. Again, one of my favorite players. Continuing on to the next game. So a quick reminder about the question of the series: what is your favorite race and why? Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave it a thumbs up, of course, if you did, and I will see you guys in game number 4. I believe it's 4, right? Yes, where it's going to be Nerchio versus somebody else. See you guys there. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.